Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today is my 11 DPO test. Still taking the Dollar Tree little cheapie test. I have one more of these for tomorrow, so that's what we're going to be testing with today and tomorrow. So far, haven't really seen any positive lines yet. I'm feeling a lot better. Definitely getting over the cold. I had better sleep last night and everything, so that is good. But let's go ahead and crack this open and just start getting it dipped so we can wait for the results, and we'll see what today says. I'll show you the past 3 days of testing as well. I've been saving them on my notebook, but I wanted to make sure I recorded a little bit of that too so we can see how the tests have been drying up. But so far I am liking these Dollar Tree General, or Dollar Tree, I almost said Dollar General, Dollar Tree tests. They haven't given me bad evap lines or indents or anything like that. I'm just not sure how sensitive they are. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't really find anything. But it's just a pregnancy test. If you're pregnant, eventually you will get positive lines no matter what test you use. So I am putting in the droppers right now. And you know the test that they give you when you go to the doctor or to your OB, it's really the same thing that they sell at Dollar Tree. Whether you get the one that comes in a pink box like this, there's also sometimes one that comes in a different color box and it's like a white cassette. It's all the same stuff that they give you when you were to go to the doctor, which is definitely not as sensitive. That's going through. I imagine that it's probably like the 25 what it measures. That's what I imagine, but I am not sure. It could be something more than that, like 50 ml, even maybe 100 ml. But let's check out the last 3 days. Let me flip to the page where I am saving them, so you could kind of see while that test develops. This is 8, 9, and 10 DPO. Don't mind that one in the middle. It's dirty because it had fell on the floor before I was able to tape it on there. But you can see at first glance there's really nothing there. I think if I had any faint lines on these, in my experience, the faint lines actually darken when the test completely dries like this. These have been fairly clear to me. Like there's no lines there unless you really try to look for them. Then you could kind of see the shadowy evap line, but I don't think I've tested positive at all at this point. But today's 11 DPO, 3 more days left until AF is due. I have not spotted or anything, haven't been cramping, haven't had any signs of AF being near. I have been using progesterone cream this cycle. Maybe not as much as I'm supposed to. Sometimes I forget to do it the second time of the day. I try to do it at least twice a day, morning and evening. Sometimes I forget the second time, so I haven't been as consistent with that as I should be, but I haven't been spotting, so that is good. So it's hopefully helping with that, unless my body is just naturally not spotting this month. Sometimes I do spot a little bit early before AF comes. So let me give this test about 2 more minutes and then we'll go ahead and check out the results. It's a beautiful day today. It's nice and sunny and clear. It's not as cold as it was yesterday morning, so it's probably going to be a warmer day today. And right now I am just in Christmas mode, not really gift shopping or anything for my family, but I have a small business, so this is my busy season, and I'm starting to work on little Christmas gifts and stuff that I sell through my small business. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Like almost every day I'm going to be working on something until it's closer to Christmas, and just trying to get some gifts together. We sell jams. I make Christmas cookies every year. I do like little candle and homemade soap gifts, and I make the famous hot chocolate bombs. So I do a little bit of everything, and it takes a lot of work getting all that stuff together and packaged up for customers. So that is what I'm going to be doing back to back. Basically doing homeschool with the kids and then working on those Christmas things until Christmas time comes. I usually have to put my business first before my family around Christmas time. So usually like at the end, depending on what our family decides for Christmas, sometimes we do like a secret Santa or something to make it a little bit easier and we don't have to shop for every single one. Other years we've done like stocking stuffers for the family so that it's not such a huge financial burden having to buy everybody a gift, because you just buy a little stocking stuffer for everyone. I'm not sure what the family is doing this year, but we'll figure it out. This year is kind of weird with shopping and with our business as well. I've noticed a big decrease in people in general coming to the markets and coming to shop. But I usually do pretty good around Christmas time, at least with selling like the pre-made gifts that I make. People love those and I don't have to actually go anywhere to sell them. I just make them, advertise them on my Facebook page, and from there I usually either meet up or people pick up right here. So that ends up working for me because I don't have to travel around and set up at markets, waste gas, waste vendor fee money, etc. So that is what I'm looking forward to. I love making the little Christmas things, and this year I decided I wasn't going to overwork myself with it and stress myself about it. I'm just going to make what I make. Once those sell out, then that is pretty much it. Last year and a couple years before that, it's gotten a little crazy to the point where I advertise what I'm selling, I sell it, but then people keep continuing to order more after I have sold out. And I try to make everybody happy and like remake it for them and make more and more. But at the end of the Christmas season, I'm just completely exhausted and it's just complete chaos. So I decided I was not going to do that this year. I'm just going to make what I can with what I have, and that'll be it. I'm going to bulk shop for my ingredients and packaging materials, and then once that's gone, it's gone. There's plenty of other business to go around. There's plenty of other people making crafty things or food items, and worst case scenario, there's plenty of stores definitely stocked up with Christmas things, because in general people are just not shopping as much. People don't have as much money as other years to shop. So I do my part by trying to make some income for my family and trying to make it as affordable as possible for people, and that's just all I can do. I'm only one person. So I think by now this test is done developing. Let's see what today brings. I had mentioned in one of the comments the other day that November and December seems to be a lucky month for us because my daughter and son were actually conceived around that time. I actually had the same exact due date for both my son and my daughter. Their due date was August 29th for both of them, but my son ended up being born August 22nd and my daughter ended up being born, I think, like 2 weeks after the due date or 1 week after the due date at September 5th. So that's kind of funny that I had the same due date, which means I conceived them roughly around the same time, which would be November or December time. So we're pretty much at the beginning of December now. If it were to happen like that this time around, then maybe next month would be my month. This test is not really showing anything, so I am guessing since it's 11 DPO, this month might not be my month. I'm still feeling like twinges and things going on in the uterus area, but I haven't had nausea. Like, I think all the symptoms I was having before was just due to being sick, the feverish and the cold chills, the dizziness and all of that. I don't think it was pregnancy symptoms. Let me take a closer look at this. Yeah, it looks negative. I'm going to open it up, show you one last look, but I don't think it is anything. Let me try to crack it open. But we can't sit and dwell on it. At least for me, Christmas time is a really busy season, so I have a lot to keep me distracted. So I'm not really going to be upset about negative tests. It's all in God's hands, and if it's going to happen, it will eventually happen. And if I were to be pregnant, these tests will eventually have positive lines on it. There's no point in rushing it. There's no point in rushing God's timing. And there's no point of spending a whole bunch of money on more expensive tests either, because, I mean, eventually you will find out you're pregnant. I mean, in my case, it is a little more urgent that I do find out if I'm pregnant because of my tubal ligation. I'm at risk of an ectopic, and also my hunch that I suffer from low progesterone, so I would need to get prescription progesterone as fast as possible. But other than that, it's just a let go and let God type of situation. I am not in any rush and any type of countdown that I need to be pregnant by. So that is today's test. It looks negative, so I'm just going to continue on with my day. I have lots of things to do. I'll be back tomorrow for 12 DPO using the same type of test. Then we'll just see where we go from there, because I will be out of test, and I don't know if I want to keep purchasing more for the rest of the cycle. We'll see how I feel. But I'll take a couple pictures of these and attach them to the end. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful morning. I hope you guys have an awesome Friday and a really fun weekend, and just take things day by day. Take a deep breath, relax, do something nice for yourself this weekend. Just do something to relax. The holiday season is just so stressful and so worrisome sometimes, and I don't think God intended it to be like that at all. He wants it to be a time of celebrating His life and a time of just dwelling on all the blessings that we do have, instead of dwelling on how broke we are, or how late we are on bills, or how we can't afford gifts for our kids. That is definitely not what the Christmas season is about. So we need to just take a deep breath and relax, and just take things day by day. If your situation is not the best right now, it will get better. It will eventually get better, and it will continue to go up and down throughout your life. But you have to really set your mind on those good times, and those times where you do have your ups. Really dwell on those and just take it all in while you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow for 12 DPO, bright and early in the morning, and I'll keep you updated on any new symptoms or anything else going on. I'll see you guys then.